welcome back to my channel. Before we start, I'd like to wish all of you a very Merry Christmas in advance. So I did do an Instagram poll asking y'all what video y'all would like to see next, and the Christmas makeup look got the most votes. So here I am. So this is probably not being caught on camera very well right now, which I can see that it's not, but I have a crazy red glitter lip going on right here, which is why my eye makeup is kept super simple. I have one eyeshadow on my lids and that is it. I'm wearing lashes and I have green going on under my eyes. Obviously it is a Christmas look, it had to be red and green. The glitter lip is a little bit of an OTT. I myself love it and I'm actually planning to wear this on Christmas right here. And also I have these really cute little earrings that I had bought 2 years back from Colorbar Causeway, and I absolutely love them. So I hope you guys enjoy this look. Let's get right into it, and as always before we start, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and give this video a thumbs up if you do like it. Let's start. So I'm taking that shade Rebel from the Tartlette in the Bloom palette, and I'm just going to take that on a MAC 224 brush, which is a big blending brush, and I'm going to apply that into and above my crease. I have chosen this warm brown tone as a base to the next eyeshadow I'm going to apply, which is this red eyeshadow from PAC Cosmetics. This is the first time I've used a red eyeshadow, or rather I've used an eyeshadow from PAC Cosmetics, and I was pleasantly surprised at the pigmentation of this product. It is really good, and as you can see, it's blending out very well as well. Moving on, I'm taking this eyeshadow from Stila Cosmetics. I bought this from the Sephora at Palladium. I'm just going to apply that all over my eyelids, and this eyeshadow didn't have that great of a color payoff, so what I did was I kind of dampened my brush to apply it, and as you can see, it's applying very well after I dampened that brush of mine. So I'm just going to apply that all over my eyelids from the inner all the way to the outer corner of the eyelids, and then taking that same tapered blending brush, I'm just going to make sure everything is blended in seamlessly. After this, I did move on to my skin. Since this is a no eyeliner look, the top of our eyes are done, so I'm just going to move on to my skin using NYX Pore Filler as my primer. I'm going to use that on my T-zone and everywhere I have my open pores, so around my nose, chin area and my forehead. After which I'm using this primer from that gal. This is more of a primer plus illuminator. It's got a nice pinky illuminated undertone to it, so I'm just going to apply that on my cheeks and keep it away from my T-zone. Using a mixture of these two, which is the NYX Total Control Drop Foundation, and adding a little bit of the bronze illuminator from NARS into it, just going to apply that all over my face. After which I'm using my YBP Makeup Perfector, and I'm just going to blend everything in very seamlessly. You want to make sure your foundation is well blended. After which I'm taking the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in the shade Tan. I'm going to use that to highlight and conceal under my eyes. I'm going to use that to highlight the bridge of my nose, my forehead. After which I'm switching to the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. Now the reason I'm using this concealer for around my mouth is because it's got more of a peachy undertone. So it's going to help me correct and conceal at the same time, because I do have a lot of darkness around my mouth. Moving on to contouring, I'm using those two shades from the cream palette of Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I'm going to use that to contour my cheekbones and my nose. I'm using a flat concealer brush from Morphe to kind of contour my nose. Once I'm done, I'm using that banana shade from the same palette. I'm just going to use that under the contour to highlight my jawbone. And then I'm going to be blending everything well in with the YBP Makeup Perfector sponge once again. You want to make sure you blend one at a time. So you blend your contour first and then you go ahead and start blending your highlight. Once everything is blended, I'm going to start to set everything with a powder contour. So I'm using the LORAC Pro palette, and that is the deep and medium contour. I'm going to use that to kind of blend that contour and set that contour that we created with the cream products. And I'm blending upwards, as you can see, so that it doesn't mess up those lines that we have created. After this, I kind of went ahead and cleaned up my contour under my cheekbones, which I kind of did lose the footage for. Next, I'm using my Dip Brow pomade from Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I'm just going to fill in my brows using that pomade on an angled brush. And once I'm done with that, I'm just going to take a big powder brush and kind of brush out all of that cleanup that we did previously. Next, I'm going to set my face with the MAC Fix Plus and let that contour and everything start settling in. And in the meanwhile, I'm going to start to finish my eyes. Yes, I'm going to start to finish my eyes. So I'm taking this eye pencil from Colorbar in the shade Jade. It is a beautiful bottle green color, and I'm going to apply that into my waterline and start to slowly bring it down under my waterline as well. As you can see, I'm really going very dark with this bottle green shade. Next, I'm taking the shade Lighter from the Urban Decay Moondust palette, and I'm going to apply that onto that bottle green shade that we just applied. It's a beautiful glittery Christmassy green color, which is why I just had to use it for this tutorial. Next, using my MAC Zoom Lash Mascara, I'm using this baby after so long. It is an absolute favorite of mine. I'm going to apply mascara on my top and bottom lashes, after which I did throw on the MAC M72 lashes. And while I waited for those lashes to dry and properly stick on, I moved on to completing my blush. I'm using that peach matte shade from the Tarte Amazonian Clay Blush palette. Just going to apply that from the apples of my cheek all the way to my temples. And then I'm using Champagne Pop from PAC Cosmetics as my highlighter. I'm going to use this to highlight a lot. So first I'm highlighting my apples of the cheek and then taking it all the way above and then doing the same on the bridge of my nose. I'm going to also highlight my Cupid's bow and very lightly highlight my chin as well. Then taking a more denser angled brush, I'm just going to highlight under my brow bone, and then taking a round fluffy brush, I'm going to highlight the inner corners of my eyes with the same highlight once again. Moving on to the lips, finally, right? I'm going to be taking the Dose of Colors lipstick in Extra Saucy, and I'm just going to apply that all over my lips, as you can see. And at this point, if you don't want to apply glitter on your lips, by all means you can stop right here, and this is going to be your final look. As you can see, it's a matte lipstick. It's a beautiful red shade, but if you want glitter, if you're over the top like me, then go ahead and keep watching. So this is a red loose glitter I've picked up from the stationery store, and I'm using the Too Faced glitter glue. Once I'm done with that, I'm going to start to take the glitter. I'm looking down because there was a lot of fallout from the glitter and I didn't want that to fall on my face. So I'm just going to start to dab that glitter onto that glitter glue, making sure it sticks well. So you want to make sure you pack the glitter very well, even if you have to pack in one place a couple of times, because you don't want any gaps showing when you're filling that glitter in. Other than that, it is extremely straightforward and extremely easy to get glitter lips. Once you're done filling it in, you can take a spoolie and just brush off any glitter that is outside your lips or that has stuck to the outside of your lips. Doing the same thing for my top lip as well. Making sure you work fast because you do need to apply the glitter before the glitter glue dries. Once again, you want to use packing motions. And you want to make sure that you look down. And that's it, guys. We're done with this tutorial. I hope you loved this over-the-top Christmas look, and definitely look forward to seeing you again in my next tutorial. See you. Bye bye.